Welcome everybody. I had to do a follow-up on my last video because those veggie beds were kind of depressing, so I'm going to make something happier and show some of the successes. And one of the major successes is all of these birdies in here. You see the chickens right back there? We stacked up some straw and they kind of like the multi-level deal. In the last video you heard Gus. He was on one of the bales and he was squawking so much throughout that entire video because the chickens were laying eggs, and he kind of like cheerleads for them. I don't know. We also have over here a whole bunch of potatoes that are doing really well. We just added some more dirt to them and they're actually growing out of the side of the pots. So I think we're gonna have a decent amount of potatoes in each of those. We also have the strawberries that are doing really well. We've been propagating those. We also have an Indonesia specific herb. I forget what it's called. We planted a couple, but we're gonna let some of these root bases get stronger and go into the soil. This is just straw for covering. We're gonna let those roots get bigger and then we'll pot this whole thing out. On top of all that, we have this pot which has a bunch of cilantro and jasmine and basil and all sorts of things. Cilantro that are doing really well. We also have 3 different types of mint properly contained in these containers. Also, as we go past the experimental annual veggie beds, we have our full perennial nursery. All of these, the currants are doing well, and see how well they've been growing in this new spot with no shade. We have apple trees and peach trees and plum cots, apple trees, and this area is really working out well. So this is a major success for us because we have tomatoes and peppers. We were actually eating some peppers yesterday in a meal. We will be working to pot these up into bigger pots so that they can grow as much as they need to, but they're not obstructed as they were in those annual veggie beds. We also, like I said, have very happy chickens, and we still have, hi little birdies, hi little birdies. How are you today? Well, they look pretty happy. And of course, we have our tomato plants inside of the chicken yard, and they are free from any pest pressure from chickens. And we'll probably have to expand that fencing to allow for more growth. Isn't that right? Okay. So again, kind of sorry about the last video. It was a little bit depressing, but we do have a lot of successes to be happy about here in our little half-acre food forest, and the chickens are all good and the guineas are all good. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys are having more success than kind of half failures like we are. So have a good day, and we'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye.